Hello children. I think we have completed all the chapters in the second term textbook, that is percentage and average. Second one, profit and loss, preparing bills, and last chapter data handling. All the 4 chapters we have completed. Now we will do the worksheets of each chapter. That is first worksheet, page number 64. That is based on first 2 chapters, preparing percentage and average and profit and loss. Okay, look at the first question. Decimal form of 25%. What is a decimal form of 25%? How can we do it? That is remove from the percentage. What we have to do? 25% means to remove this percentage we have to divide it by 100. That is 25 by 100. Now it become a fractional form. Now you have to write in decimal form. How will you convert in a decimal? Here we have 2 zeros, so in the numerator we have 25, so the decimal must give after 2 digit. First 1 2 the 2 digit we have give the decimal point, so 0.25 is the answer. That was the first option is your answer. Now look at the second question. 1 2 by 5. We have to convert this fraction into percentage. What we will do? 1 2 by 5. First of all, this is a mixed fraction converted into improper. That is 1 into 5 plus 2, 7 by 5. Now it become a fraction, improper fraction. Now we have to convert this into percentage. What we have to do to convert to percentage? Multiply by 100. So we have to multiply by 100. Now it becomes 700. 7 into 100, 700 by 5. We can divide 700 by 5. 700 divided by 5. 1 times 5, remainder 220. 4 times 20. That 0 must be given into. So that is 0 divided by 5, 0. This answer will be 140. So the here our option is last option D. Now we have the third question. 3 by 5. How to convert into percentage? Just like the same question. 3 by 5 multiply by 100. Now we can multiply 3 into 100. 300 by 5. What we have to do? 300 divided by 5. 6 times 30. 0 divided by 0. So it becomes 60. 60. Okay, what is the answer? 60. The first option is our answer. Next, 50% of 100. How will you convert a quantity into percent and change the percentage? We have to 50% of 100 means what? First we have to remove the percentage. It is 50 by 100. To remove the percentage, divided by 100. Of means into 100. Now we can divide the numerator and denominator by 100. The answer is 50. So answer first option is right. Just like 20% of 100. How will you do it? 20 by 100 into 100. This will be cancelled. Answer will be 20. Here also first option. Next is the average of the first 4 odd numbers. Which are the first 4 odd numbers? Odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, etc. is the odd numbers. Now we have to find the average of first 4. 1 2 3 4. First 4 means these 4 numbers. That is 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7. How will you find the average? Find the sum and divided by number of terms. Here we have 4 terms. So first add these numbers and divide it by 4. Now you can add 7 plus 3, 7 plus 3, 10, 10 plus 6, 16 I think. Okay. 4 plus 5, 9, 9 plus 7, 16 by 4. But you know 16 by 4 is answer is 4. So average is 4. Look at here, when we find the average of odd numbers, we got an even number as the average. That is the magic of maths. If the profit on by buying a plate for 150 rupees is 30, find the profit percentage. So CP is given, the profit is given. You have to find the profit percentage. How will you find profit percentage? What is the formula for profit percentage? Profit percentage equals profit by CP into 100. Here profit is given as, in the question profit is given as 30 and the CP is 150, isn't it? Okay, here if the profit on buying a plate, buying means CP is cost price is 150 and its profit is 30. Now you have to find the profit percentage. So the formula for profit percentage is profit by CP into 100 is 30 by 150 into 100. Here we can multiply 30 into 100 by 150. Each zeros can be cancelled because we are dividing by 10. Now we can divide it by 3. 3 1 times, in 50 and 3 5 times. Now we can divide 100 by 5. It is 20%. What is the answer? 20% is the answer. Now look at the 8th question. If the CP is given as 1400 and the SP is 1260, then loss percentage. Here CP and SP is given. CP is greater than SP. So we already know it is a loss. Now first we have to find what is loss, then find loss percentage. How will you find loss percentage? I will do it here. 8th question. Loss equals CP minus SP. So CP is 1400 minus 1260. So 0, here is 3, 10, 4, 1, 0. That is 140 is the loss. Now loss percentage, how will you calculate? Loss by CP into 100. That is 140 by CP is 1400 into 100. So we can divide this by both numerator and denominator by 100. So 2 zeros will be cancelled. 140 by 40. So answer is 10 times. That is 10%. Here is answer is 10. Look here. Next last question 9. A discount of 20% on 10,000. You didn't study the discount percentage, so leave that question. If you want, you can find out a discount of 20% of 10,000 means, first of all find out what is the 20% of 1000. You have to find out. It is 20 by 100 into 1000. You can cancel the 2 zeros. That is answer will be 200. So discount is 200. Okay. This way you can find the answer. This is the answers and questions of first 2 chapters. That is the worksheet belongs to the first 2 chapters. And we will move to second worksheet, that is here in the page number 82. Okay, you have to do it also. Look at here. First question, this belongs to the chapter preparing bill and data handling. So easy chapters, isn't it? Look at here. If a dozen apple costs 36 rupees, so how many, a dozen means how many apples there is? A dozen means there will have 12 numbers. So the cost of 12 apples is 36. If the cost of half dozen apples, here we have to find out what is half dozen. Half dozen means half of 12. 12 by 2, that is 6 numbers. You have to, cost of 6 numbers you have to find out. So we can do it. So cost of, is just fill in the blanks question. There is no need to write the steps. Cost of 12 apples equals 36. Okay, now we have to find out. First we have to find out cost of 1 apple. Then only we can find 36 divided by 12. That is, we will have 3. The cost of 1 apple is 3. So cost of 6 apple, that is half dozen. 6 apple is 3 into 6. You will get 18. So answer is 18. This way you can find out. Okay, that is, if you want I will do it. Cost of 1 apple 6 equals 36 by 12 into 6. This is a shortcut way. Here we can divide this 6 by 12 by 2 times and divide 2 by 36. You will get 18. Directly you can find as 18. Now look at there is a given a bill. So super good supermarket bill is given. Bill number, date, all things are given. First particulars are notebook and toothbrushes they bought. Their rate for per unit means cost of 1 notebook is 25. They bought 2 notebooks. Then what will be the amount? 2 into 25, that is 50 will be the amount. Now toothbrush, cost of 1 toothbrush is 30. They bought 3. Then what will be the amount? Rate into quantity, 30 into 3, that is 90. If you want, you can, I will write over here 2 equals and 30 into 3, that is 90. Now we have to find the total, that is 0, 9 plus 5, 140 rupees will be the total. Now there is 2-3 questions belongs to this bill. Look at here, the cost of, what is the cost of 2 notebooks? We already find it is 50, so 50 is the answer. The cost of 3 toothbrush, what is the cost? 90, we have find out it as. the bill total, that is total bill, it is 140 rupees. It is also we already find out. Now look at here is a graph. Okay, a bar graph is given. What is the bar graph belongs to? Number of vegetables is given, name of vegetable is given. So there is a scale is given, 1 into equals 20 vegetables. Look at here, the table is now drawn as, in the y-axis it is drawn as 20, 40, 60, or each unit belongs 20 vegetables. That means how first from the graph we can find out how many vegetables are there. Okay, potato, how many vegetables are there? Here in between 60 and 40, in the middle we can mark it as it will be 50. Okay, so potato we have 50. Then tomato we have 100. We can check the table. Next carrot will be, when we use a scale we can measure it as 60. Okay, 60, and this brinjal is 80 numbers. Okay, so we find out the number of vegetables from the graph itself using this scale. Now we can answer the following question: how many more characters are there than potatoes? Potato we have 50, carrot we have 60. How many more? It is 60 minus 50, that is 10. 10 is your answer. How many potatoes are there in the shop? In the shop, how many potatoes we have? Can look at the graph and find it is 100. 100 is the answer. So that is the worksheet of 2. Okay. Then we have a mental maths worksheet is also there. That means we can easily find the answer from the question itself. To convert a fraction into percentage, we have to dash by 100. To read it again. To convert a fraction into percentage, we have to multiply by 100. If it may be a fraction, a whole number, or anything, if a number, if you want to convert into percentage, you have to multiply by 100. 37 by 100, how will you convert into decimal? Is 0.37. Why? Because we have denominator as 100. So the numerator, when we convert into decimal position, that decimal must have 2 decimal digits. That is, we have 37 is already here, so 2 decimal digits we given and give the decimal. That is the way we have to find the answer. Average of 5 days rainfall is 14 millimeter. Total rainfall, we know the formula for average equals total rainfall divided by number of days, isn't it? Here it is given, number of days is given and average is given. Now we can find the sum. How will you find the sum? Sum equals average into number of days. That means 5 into 14. What will be the answer? 5 into 14. 20, 2 carry, 1 5 are 5 plus 2, 70. So 70 millimeter will be the total rainfall. 70 is here. Now we have CP as 154 and profit is 12. We have to find SP. We know CP is, if you want to find out SP, what is the formula? CP plus profit. That is 154 plus 12, that is 661. That is 166 rupees is the selling price, isn't it? Now CP have 500 and the profit has 50. Find the profit percentage. We already discussed what is the formula for profit percentage. Profit by CP into 100. Profit is 50 by CP is 500 into 100. So we can divide this, both the numerator and denominator, by 100. Now 50 by 5. What will be the answer? 10, isn't it? So 10% is the profit percentage. Next question is 6th one. Cost of 15 bananas at the rate of 4 rupees per banana. At the rate of 4 rupees per banana. The cost of one banana is 4. We have to find the cost of 15. What we have to do? 15 into 4. What is the 15 into 4? 22 carry 60 rupees will be the cost of 15 bananas. That we got the answer. The last question. So we have to discuss the last question. A dash is the statistical method of representing data. It is the statistical representation of data. In this chapter we have studied bar graph. Is a bar graph. Bar graph or pie chart, pictograph, all are the statistical method of representing data. Here we have used, in this chapter we have studied bar graph, so we will take it as the answer. Okay, so we have completed the worksheets of all the chapters. You have to do it in your textbook and mark the correct answers. Next class we will discuss last exercise. There is one more. Let us revise exercise question problems also. We will discuss about it. Okay, thank you.